Hi, I'm Alan Cylinder.
And I'm his daughter, Chelsea Cylinder.
And we're Cylinder. And today we're here to discuss what I consider the disastrous remake of Annie, which is based, of course, on the Broadway show. And you wouldn't know it by seeing this movie.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Now, I thought this movie was a complete mess. And Chelsea seemed to find it a little more entertaining than I did. So you want to begin with this?
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that it's not Annie, the Broadway musical. It's not, like, the same. It's loosely the same story. But it's just, like, if you were seeing Annie for the first time, I think that's kind of disconcerting because you think this is what Annie should be, and it's not. But it was, like, fine to sit there. Like, I was like, okay, I wasn't bored at all. I thought it was too long. I mean... There's so many problems with it, though.
There's so many problems.
Yeah.
Let's start with the music.
Okay, yes.
Much of the music has been completely eliminated from the original Broadway production.
Yeah.
What remains are only two songs that are untouched. Tomorrow and Hard Knock Life.
Yeah, and actually, when we were... Hard Knock Life is towards the beginning of the movie, and when we were watching it, we both came into this movie, like, being like, oh, we're going to see the worst movie of the year. Like, this is going to be terrible, but, like, so much fun. No, it's not. But Hard Knock Life actually made the film seem promising for me because they didn't change the music at all, and I thought, like, it was, like, a fun number. And I was like, okay, I mean, if all the numbers are like this movie won't be that bad.
But it is that bad because what they do is take the songs, a few of the songs that remain from the Broadway show, and change not only the lyrics, but the music.
They try to modernize all the music.
It's bizarre, because the song starts off sounding, in the first few bars, like the song should sound. And all of a sudden, it's a completely different song.
And it's just like, why? Why is that necessary?
God knows. The original score was written by Charles Strauss and Martin Charnin. And now, for some reason, Will Gluck, the director, and two music people, Greg Kurstin and Sia, saw fit to change their wonderful lyrics and worse, their music into different music altogether. Music you've never heard before. Now, since they paid money to buy these songs and buy the rights to film Annie, why not use the songs?
Yeah, and also to talk about the musical...
The new songs certainly aren't better.
No, oh my God, no, they're worse. Like, they're pretty bad. The songs, if you listen to the lyrics, like, it's bad. Also, if we're talking about musical numbers in general, some of the musical numbers, just the staging of them is, like, really bad. I thought it was...
They couldn't be clumsier.
There was some numbers, like the final number, I didn't have, like, that much of a problem with it, but the two main characters, Annie and, who's supposed to be Daddy Warbucks, but his name is Will Stax.
Played by Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, who's good, but we'll get to him later.
If you're still awake and watching us.
But it's, like, funny because the two of them are singing, and then everybody's just in the back, like, just swaying ridiculously, and they're just smiling, and you're just like, what are they doing in the background? It's very funny.
This director has no idea. He barely knows how to make a movie, and he has no idea how to make a musical, despite the fact that this movie has lots of singing, and people sing to each other just like a traditional musical.
There's a lack of musicality.
It does not feel like a musical because he has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah. So on a different note, let's talk about the actors.
Okay, I thought that the main girl,
Quvenzhané Wallis.
Yes, I thought she was fine.
I thought she was fine.
She can't sing, unfortunately, but she's fine in the movie. I really didn't think she could sing very well.
It's not like it's. I didn't have a problem with that. And I thought Jamie Foxx was the best in the movie. I thought I liked him from the start, and I just thought he was funny. I thought he captured the role well.
I liked him at first, and then he grew off me. Rose Byrne was fine, but she has little to do.
Yeah, she's
the worst two people in the movie for sure are Barbie Cannavale. I've never seen him that bad. Never seen him bad, actually.
He honestly didn't bother me.
And Cameron Diaz, who I like very much generally.
That really surprised me.
But she is awful.
It really surprised me because I thought she would be the best one in the movie by far, and I thought she would kind of be the saving grace of the movie.
There is no saving grace.
Well, it just seemed like the role for her, because especially coming from Bad Teacher, I thought she would just be, like, good as Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, because it's the same kind of exaggerated role, except it isn't. Because under Will Gluck's wonderful direction, nobody is good, nobody sounds good, the music stinks, and the movie is useless.
I still like Jamie Foxx.
Now, here's the saving grace. You can go out today and pick up the DVD or Blu-ray of the 1982 movie directed by John Huston and actually see some semblance of how Annie should be on the Broadway stage. I would give this movie 1.5 cylinders.
I think I would give it 2 cylinders.
Well, that's very generous. Anyway, until next time when we see you at a better movie, hopefully, this is Alan Cylinder
And Chelsea Cylinder.
saying see you at the movies.
Bye.